but by yourself.
Hey, did you know Hardware Bob's now rents trucks? That's right. Pickup trucks, cargo vans, box trucks. Hardware Bob's. Go truck yourself.
Country hits 98.6 KUNTFM Elm Creek.
Dusty wood floor, boots stomping loud, lights flicker, dim, seedy talking crowd. Bartender serves up regret on ice, whiskey spills secrets hidden, nothing nice. Neon buzz making shadows dance, young lovers lost in a reckless trance. Old jukebox plays them heartache tunes, thick smoke lingering beneath the moon. This old bar, my sanctuary. Life out there too damn scary. Here I find my peace and war in this whiskey-soaked junkyard pour. Look around, faces etched in grime, life traced hard in the lines of time. Mirrors cracked, reflections true, this bar binding the lost in blue. Pool table scarred from years of play, beer stained jokes, something to say. Outlaws, winners, all come same, living hard, no shame in the game. This old bar, my sanctuary. Life out there too damn scary. Here I find my peace and war in this whiskey-soaked junkyard pour. Stray dog wandering fields alone, dust kicks up, nowhere to call, his own cold night's rough. Hunger gnaws inside his bones, fate so tough. Chasing shadows till dawn breaks, trust in a bluff. Old farmhouses laying quiet down the dirt roads, howling at the moon, a melancholic cold. Eyes lifeless, but they hold secret codes. Every step another burden, another heavy load. Lost out in the fields, no place to run, searching for a soul, a whisper in the sun. Carrying all his scars, battles never won. Stray dog lost, can't find anyone. Wind cries out his name, echoes through the plains. Silent prayers to a world filled with remains. Nobody to mend his wounds, nobody to explain why a lonely heart bleeds, feels the endless pain. falls heavy like an anchor deep. Cold waters run through dreams can't sleep. Whispering past the wind, fields so steep. Forgotten cries, lost in memories he keeps. Lost out in the fields, no place to run. Searching for a soul, a whisper in the sun. Carrying all his scars, battles never won. Stray dog lost, can't find anyone. Wind cries out his name, echoes through the plains. Silent prayers to a world filled with remains. Nobody to mend his wounds, nobody to explain why a lonely heart bleeds, feels the endless pain. Dust and sweat on the saddle, dreams lost in a whiskey bottle. Wanted posters on every wall, gun that answers every call. Fast draw nights, cold outlaw days, empty road, nowhere to stay. Songs trapped inside my head, wishing for a stage instead. I ain't no stage king, no guitar hero, just a gunslinger with nothing to show. Trade my 6-shooter for a 6-string, give it all just to hear them scream. Long nights under the starry skies, singing lonesome lullabies. Wind howling through the canyon, a heart beating like an anthem. Spurs jingling with every step, dusty boots and broken neck. Rode so hard got me thinking, life better with a guitar singing. I ain't no stage king, no guitar hero, just a gunslinger with nothing to show. Trade my 6-shooter for a 6-string, give it all just to hear them scream. Starry skies, singing lonesome lullabies. Wind howling through the canyon, heart beating like an anthem. Spurs jingling with every step.
Alright, I'm here. Yeah, give me a moment. Hold up. Alright, good. Alright. Now that I got everything set, hi, how's everybody doing this evening? I am RedCorn, otherwise known as Mississippi Gonzo Grunge. So, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Let me go ahead and get the game fired up. I was a little bit busy at the moment. Everything is starting to ice over, but we're going to stream until the power goes out. Hopefully it doesn't. I'm saying hopefully it doesn't. That should be the word. Hopefully it won't go out. How's everybody do? How the darlings doing this evening? As a RedCorn is Well, we're not going to answer that. You would just have to listen to the Rip RedCorn ASMR audios to figure that out. So, how's everybody doing? Hello, Rain. Welcome in. Ranger is probably lurking somewhere in the backfields. Ah, there it is. Uh-huh. Just making sure everything's well in order. Okay, all that's A-okay. Shoo. Okay, then. Keeping it real for the moment. Alright, alright, alright. Just doing something at the moment. Just doing little stuff at the moment. Yeah, I think that's going to be everything. Alright, that should be everything ready and raring to go. Got a few more stuff and all that ready to go. Hold up, I forgot something. I know, I'll get there in a moment. Y'all just be patient. Darlings, behave. Oh, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. A little bit cold at the moment, but still. That's exactly what I'm doing. A little bit cold at the moment, but I am doing fine. Get all this adjusted. Thank God most of this stuff ain't ridiculous. Excuse me. A little bit of a hiccuping as at the moment. Whew. Yeah, it is cold. It is very cold at the moment. Very cold at the moment, but still. All right. I'm just grabbing a few things. You know, I probably should have done this beforehand. But still. Alright, that should be everything. While I wait for this last bit of things to load. But yeah, it is actually very cold at the moment. I figured, you know what? Why not I show y'all what I'm doing? See, that's what I'm doing. Downloading a mod. I saw someone do a video on this thing. It's a tree mulcher. So now we just gotta wait for it to, you know, get into place. Who else has joined us? Thank you and welcome in. I'm Rip RedCorn, and we're gonna be doing some FS25 tonight. A little bit of farming sim. A little bit of logging, a little bit of hay baling. Possibly some harvest. Because why not? Yeah, you got to see this live lolly I made. It's a big mess. Now that I got all the good stuff. And yeah, I finally got a 40 series, just like my granddad. Cut you on too. Yeah, these are all the mods I got. Now we will start it. Oh shit, I forgot to send a... I forgot to share the link. Let's see. One for Diesel, because I know he likes to join this in. One for Slade, and one for Logan. But then again, Logan lives in Canada, so... now let's get back into running the farm. Yeah, so for those of y'all wondering why I don't have Red Dead Redemption playing... yeah, Red Dead Redemption decided to crash, so I gotta get that fixed. Hopefully I'll get it fixed tomorrow. So if it works, and I'll probably stream it Monday if I have electricity that day. Because I don't know if we might lose power or not, so that's why I say we're going to keep streaming until the power goes out. Who knows, we might be streaming into the early hours of morning. But I'm nice and warm. I got a blanket. Very nice blanket. Long hair problems. But other than that... Yeah, it's in the middle of March. You can tell I tend to play through these. Got the truck ready. I need to get rid of that one. I need to find somewhere to put my, I'll probably put my hay bales somewhere else. Get out of the way. Yes, it is good. Oh, so that's how you crouch. But yeah, let me show you this mess I made over here. Now I gotta get it all up. Check their water right quick. Yeah, they still got water left. I need it. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, don't ask what happened here. That was AI being stupid. Okay, this is ready to harvest. I'll let it grow. Why do I hear bugs? Shoo. Yeah, I'm going to try to expand my cattle pen out some. So, I've been taking care of this stuff as kind of a hobby, sort of say. Get this all nice and trimmed up. So, let's go ahead and get it trimmed up a little bit more. Alright, we're getting all this trimmed up. Oh, hush, heifers. I'll get to y'all in a moment. Yes, hot chocolate does sound nice about now. Do not attempt what I just did. Get all this crap cleaned up. I mean, honestly, what a way to run a railroad. Alright, that should be about it. Why is it that when I crouch, this thing's faster? Alright. There it is. This has been my little pet project for most of the day. Well, last night, I should say. Shut up. Heifers. Okay, I just saw it. Oh, there it is. Hush. Okay then. All the way down, please. Behold, also stuff I do iron. What did the tree... Oh, no, never mind. I gotta go deal with this shit over here, too. Cut it right off at the knots. Solves that problem. Now we go down here. Oh, shut up, you bossy heifers. Go on somewhere else. Never mind, we're not going to question it. And we'll chop it right here just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I got to pick it up anyway. Oh, that's a good cut. That is a good cut. Well, the cow can get over it. Shut up, heifers. That also works too. Alright, this should be it. Alright. I forgot this crap too. Well, shit. Oh, there's still this one. Oh, I forgot about this one out in the middle of the road. Should solve that problem. Alright, that solves that problem. And we will unhook. Alright, let's go get Haas. Alright, Haas, let's go. Come on, giddy up. I'm hauling logs at the moment. I gotta go pick up a log carrier. Should be easier said than done. I'm gonna get these logs done first. There's quite a few more I actually want to get. But the first things first, I will probably dump that somewhere else. Alright, let's go grab something that we can use. A nice log hauler, sort of say. Let's see, where do I keep it at? Ah, wood transport. You know, I would get one of these smaller ones. So be it. That's a little bit more on the smaller side. Or this should do just fine. No, we're just going to do that. That's also kind of ridiculous, so no. No, we're just going to lease it. Now we're getting the log truck ready. Let's go pick us up some logs. Yeah, it was kind of strange why Red Dead Redemption wouldn't work, and I'm talking about the first one. For some reason, it just kept giving the PC fits, so I'll probably fix it later on after I'm done streaming. But yeah, how's everybody's dealing with the cold snap, I should say. That's what I should say. How's everybody dealing with this cold? And of course this thing will act weird. Warm blanket's nice. I honestly hate how some of these mods are designed. Okay, so we got some... this is kind of ridiculous if you really want to know the truth about it. As I try not to get it stuck back here. This thing's got one hellacious jailbreak. I'll just say that. What an idiot. Let's see how much wood this actually ends up being. Okay, so I got 3,000 out of it. Well, see, we got 6 people watching. Hi, how y'all doing? Do not be afraid to lurk. Or better yet, do not be afraid to chat. But you jackass. What a dipstick. It's Roscoe. Roscoe the Coltrane came back. Excuse me, buddy. Okay, that one's definitely going to have to be mulched later. There's quite a few of these things. They're just going to have to be mulched. Okay, never mind. It's stuck on that. Huh, I'm guessing they ain't gonna let us load up any more logs. Kind of ridiculous, but still. Yep, there it goes. Oh, no wonder. I'm stuck on a ladder. Okay, another, not half bad. Today, please. Yeah, I'm gonna be hauling logs back and forth. I do apologize if it's taking way too long. Because hey, sometimes hauling logs in this can be a bit difficult. And that's nice that you have a warm blanket. I have one myself. Ultra Gamer. Ah, hello Ultra, how are you doing? I'm doing quite fine. It's just my logging at the moment. Logging is a bit of a pain in the ass at the moment. It's also kind of a mess. Also a very big mess. Get out of the trees. It's a really big mess at the moment. Wrong button. Let's see. You could see exactly what I've been dealing with. But if push comes to shove... But other than that, I do have a new tractor. I mean, that is a thought. Alright, what did I get stuck on? Oh, that explains it. I cut the corner way too short. I mean, that is a thought. It's just different trees at this point. Of course, I might go... I have thought about just going to rent like an actual mulcher or something. I got a few mods that might help. So yeah, I've also been reading up on how to do certain stuff in FS25. I'm having a little bit of luck. I'm having luck, but still, you know, something's better than nothing. Or maybe I'm using the wrong size trailer. I mean, that is a possibility. That's what I've also thought about. It's like, hell, maybe I'm using the wrong trailer. Trees, please. Thank you. Yeah, this is the actual truck I got. As you can tell, Haas is not pleased at the moment. He is rather unamused. Okay, that's it. Definitely getting something else. Yep, definitely going to go rent out another truck and trailer. Or something else another. I mean, hey, it was good while it lasted. That's just mostly what I do. This is just a mess around, play around with the game type stuff. Butterbeer? No, I have not heard of Butterbeer. But no, I haven't. The only place I have ever really heard of Butterbeer was in Harry Potter, because Hagrid liked to drink this stuff. That's about the only thing I know about it. Yeah, we'll just stick right here with you. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna rent these. Ooh. Ooh. Well, it looks like it can haul stuff in it. Wood chippers. Well, what's this? Okay, this doesn't look too bad. How much is this to lease? No thank you. I will bypass that noise. Well, I mean, there's always a first for something. Not really sure how this would work, but, you know, there's always a first for everything. They're all expensive as hell. And I say that given the amount I got in this particular playthrough. This is just more of the, let's be silly and do God only knows what. Well, I said I was going to lease it. Oh, hell, might as well try it. Hold up. Well, it never hurts to try it. Well, thank you. And I've known I've seen you in here before. Ah, there she goes. There she goes. I gotta get some of these dang old stumps out the way. I hope this thing takes care of it. Oh, that was a stop sign. Bear with me. This is silliness will take place. That also reminds me, while I'm thinking about it. Well, yeah, life happens. That happens to all of us. Life happens. Ridiculousness happens. And all kinds of other stuff. Welcome back, Biscuit. Welcome back in. I'm currently just doing a little bit of clearing out of trees. Yeah, it is cold. It's cold down here, too. Everything's starting to ice over. I'm just going to see how long I could push this stream before I have to say, okay, the power's going to go out any minute. 3, 2, 1, click, power goes out. That'd be bad as soon as I say, okay, the power goes out, 3, 2, 1, stream goes down. And it's like, well, I shot myself in the foot. I'm going to test this out first. Okay, this thing eats everything. Except stumps. I don't want you eating this tree right here. Okay, never mind. It's not going to eat that. Do not eat those trees, please and thank you. I need those. Oh, there it is. I see it. Solves that problem. Whoop! Where are you going? Back up, please. Back up, please, and thank you. Alright, back down you go. If you're referring to me, I play on PC. Alright, good. That solves that problem. Yeah, if that's going to need a stump remover. A couple of stump removers might take care of this crap. Oh well, let's keep playing with this. Oh, shut up. I have access to it. Oh, that sounds like a pretty big field. That's what that sounds like a really big field. Solves that problem. That's ready to go. That's my hay field. Whew. Well, nothing here. And you will go back. And where's my truck? Thank you. One ram on the way to go. First things first, we're getting all these stuff up. Of course, I might have to go get a stump cutter. Coming through. Coming through, one big dually on the way. Yes, I should look into doing other maps. I mean, there is the Louisiana map. Now, if somebody made a Mississippi map, I'd be too tempted to use it. You just hold it right here, Hoss. Well, I'll come back for harvesters later. Where's the wood transport? Just need a small one. Okay, don't see what it does, but whatever. Oh, it's mud flaps. Okay, never mind. I don't think that would fit on the back of my truck. Let's see, what else we got? I have hooked up one of these before. Okay, I think I'll use one of these. Okay, then. Let's try this. This is one thing I really love about this truck mod. I got a backup camera. Now we're ready to roll. Now we're going to go load crap up in it. That's the beautiful thing about this mod. In fact, I got a couple of other truck mods too. I mean, funny enough, it might be a console mod. I'm not 100% sure on it. It might be. In fact, I'll stop it right here for a moment. Thank God this stuff picks up. Yeah, I'll show it off in the... Well, it's in the mod menu, but, you know, basically, it's called the Lizard 3500. That's all you really need to know. Lizard 3500, it might be in the downloadable content section of the game, of FS25. So, if you happen to see it, then there it is. Oh, finally. This is going to be so much easier to get back in here. I knew I missed a spot. That's it for one little measly piece of wood. You know, I knew I was missing some mulchers somewhere. This might be sketchy as hell. It is. Yep, do not do what I'm doing. Yep, I might have gotten it stuck. Okay, we're definitely getting a whole bunch of stump removers later. Now that I've gotten all these logs out of the way. That was by far the most random place I think I've ever seen a stop sign appear. Super random at that. And of course this dipstick. Thank God there's no crash offenses. Yeah, ATS, there's like a mess of crash offenses. Which, by the way, if you want to check out when I stream ATS, well, I streamed it last night. Doing a little old school hotshot trucking. So there was that. That I actually want to see. Whenever you get done with that, hey, tell me about it, because I know you're going to show Nacho and Rex and JJ that, and it's like, hell, let me see it. How much this is. Slim pickings. Who else is buying wood? Where's the wood at? Wood chips. You know, I might, well, I am taking it to the paper mill. And the sawmill's paying top dollar for it, too. Carpentry pays a little bit more. Who's paying what for wood chips? As I'm flying low in the center of town. All kinds of stuff, really. Plus, that it was kind of funny. It was, I wouldn't say funny, but, you know, I walked outside earlier, and the trees are already starting to ice over because it's below the freezing point. I would not recommend posting anything in chat because YouTube acts weird about it. But if you got screenshots of it, send it to me in Discord, because that's... Well, yeah, we're in the same Discords. Here we go. Alright, now that I got most of the wood picked up. Now that most of the wood is picked up, I'll probably go straight into cutting these things up with wood chips. Chipping it, I should say. Or I might just jump straight into baling of the hay. Heads up, school bus pulling out in front of me. Not a smart idea. Kids, do not do this IRL. Do not try to beat the train. That is stupid. But it's like, but didn't you do it in a game? That's different. If the train hits you in game, it's perfectly fine. The car takes no damage. IRL, if you get hit by a train, your insurance company is not going to be very pleased with you. Oh yeah, you missed it. Somebody pulled right out in front of me earlier. It's like, you see me turning this truck. What's wrong with you? Now, how much wood does this give us? Okay, damn near 2,000. Now then, let's see who has what in... I do like bale wrapping, but that's a whole nother thing. You know what? I don't think I'm that far from it. You know what? I will accept the contract. See, yeah, I'm not that far. Yeah, sometimes I take contract work because, hey, contract work gives you a little bit more money. So at least I'm getting my money out of this thing. Oh, let's see, where's that at? Of course, I do plan on doing other stuff, like I did see where somebody was selling a Logitech, the Logitech heavy equipment side panel, like just the panel itself. Because like I use a Logitech G920, so I kind of want to get that panel just to test it out. Because like right now I'm using the farm stick. You know, nothing wrong with the farm stick. The farm stick is actually amazing. What a giblet head. And yes, you just saw horses. And there we go. She's off and running. And yes, I know I'm taking a bike trail. Actually, this looks kind of cool. But oh yeah, if you really want to see like crazy drivers in action, just watch anytime I stream ATS. But I do stream other stuff too. Hold that thought. Okay, that's a little bit ridiculous. Let's see. See, sometimes that's all you gotta do is just knock some of these logs down out the way. Okay, so we might be doing a double log run. Was not expecting that, but still. Yeah, this is definitely going to be one of those double runs. Of course, I didn't know this until Diesel showed me recently. And I did not know that they made Jake brakes for trucks like this. Because one of his buddies has one on his truck. And I'm like, alright then. Nice gazebo, but whatever. Heads up. Actually, I'm going to go this way. Try to dodge all these trees. Oh, that explains it. I got it hung. These crazy wood carts. Come on, let go. Crazy wood carts. And now we're flooring it. But yeah, to anybody lurking in, hi, how you doing? I'm RedCorn, otherwise known as Mississippi Gonzo Grunge. I stream other types of games outside of this. But yeah, I was going to stream Red Dead Redemption tonight, but for some reason it would not work, so I'm left with this. Which is perfectly fine, because I find this to be very relaxing. Annoying, but relaxing. Ah, there we go. Hold that thought right quick. Never mind. I thought it was just something strange for a moment. Yep, that's a tree. That is a tree. That is a rather massive tree. Let's try to avoid that. Alright, that's good. Cut that off the screen right quick. Sounds kind of heavy raining at the moment. That is some very heavy rain. Like, literally, you can hear it. Alright, I know the microphone's picking it up, because I know how sensitive this mic can be. If y'all can hear it, hey, say you can hear it. You know, thumbs up if you can hear the rain beating. Of course, I think my next new truck might actually be a diesel. And by new, I mean something made in the 2000s. But what counts as being made in the 2000s? A 7.3 Power Stroke, which is by far one of the only motors Ford actually got right. Outside of the 302, the 351, Cleveland, and Windsor, the 429 and the 460. And the Ford 300 6-cylinder. Only motors Ford ever got right. But if you want to know something else, if you throw in the Ford Barra out of Australia, that's something else Ford got right. But everything else is one bungling mess. I can't say, and plus that, yeah, Chevrolet has its problems too. Do not kid yourself. He's like, yeah, get yourself a Duramax. Those things drop lifters like it's nobody's business. Unless you're talking about those first two motor generations, because that seems to be like the only ones they actually got right without them turning into dust. And then there's Cummins, which they were just contracted out by Dodge. It's like, well, what's their problem? It ain't Cummins that's the problem. It's the transmission that Dodge makes. It seems like Chrysler can't even get off their asses one good time to make a damn transmission worth anything. Because it seems like it's like, oh, take a look at my brand new transmission. Click. Boom. Why is my transmission sitting on the ground? Well, that's because the engineers at Chrysler are complete giblet heads. Probably help if I pulled up a little bit. Alright. Good riddance. You know, this guy has one hellacious mustache. Sorry, Granddad, but I'm not doing that. Stone picking. That's actually... No, that's way too big of a field. Now, this would have been at the start, and yeah, I probably would have done it. But no, that's a big no. Meanwhile, I'm going to take this big boy back. And that can... No, I don't want to sell that. Now what the... No, you... You get back on there. Crackhead. You can stay right where you're at. But, I'm going to take myself a little break. Because, A, I would like to use the bathroom. So, I'll be back in a moment. And y'all enjoy the music. And I'll be back in I'll be back after this quick music break. So, enjoy.
Long distance life where I belong. Keep on rolling all night long. Miles behind me chase a song. Engine roaring, heart so strong. Long distance life where I belong.
Alright, I'm back. Hush. Alright, I'm back. Let's get back into the action. But yeah, I'm back. Don't trip out. Get out of that truck for a moment. Kind of something I wanted to check on right quick. You know, I've never seen one of these before. Huh. Little tractor. A European brand that I've never heard of. Okay then. Well, that's a little hitter. Oh, let's see. Big stuff. Okay, excavator tools and all that. You know, I might try this out. How much is this to lease? No. No, buddy. No, thank you. And I know this one ain't gonna be no better. Okay, note to self, ignore that stuff. Wood chippers, stump cutters. You know, I wonder. Okay then, so that's how you put the mirrors out. Oh, who joined us? Ah, Nacho's here. Nacho's joining in. Okay, Nacho. Welcome in, Nacho. How you doing? Yeah, the first ever raid. Congratulations. I'm just dealing with the truck at the moment. Come on, get out. Ah, there she is. As you can see, I'm having a little bit of... Okay, ignore that. So how's everybody doing? Hey, check it out. I'm like every other Dodge Ram owner. See? I'm like every other Ram owner. I got all this out in the open. That's exactly what I got. But yes, thank you, Raiders, and welcome in. Behold, my first ever raid. How y'all doing tonight? For those of y'all that don't know me, hi, I'm the mysterious RedCorn. Otherwise known as Rip RedCorn, also known as Mississippi Gonzo Grunge. Thank you for subscribing, Benji. That's what I'm going to call you. Benji, yes. Benji and FAFO Gamer. Yeah. The big hello, Robert. So, yes, how's everybody doing? It's very cold outside tonight. It's currently raining where I'm at. I know as soon as it starts freezing up, I'm going to hear trees pop. It never fails. Trees start popping and everything else. But, yeah, thank you for rating. I was going to play the very first Red Dead Redemption tonight, but for some reason it wouldn't work. So I got to go find out what the issue is. Shouldn't be too hard, and there's Haas looking not so amused. But yeah, for those of y'all that don't know, I tend to stream other games too outside of simulators such as FS25, ATS, SnowRunner, and all that jazz. I also tend to stream old PS2 games. Old PS2 games because I might be streaming some of that a little bit later. I'm going to ignore all that stuff for right now. Oh, wait a minute. I can't ignore that. Hold up. There it is. Oh, he went. Okay. Well, tell him I said hi back. I'm gonna drop this off right quick. Yeah, I finally got a new tractor, and I am not babying it one bit. One big John Deere. Yeah, I decided to upgrade my tractor. I decided to upgrade my tractor and get something else. So I got a John Deere. Is it because I like John Deeres? No, it's because this one was on sale and I bought it. Whoop. I still need to work on the, yeah. I kept the decorations on it. But I'm probably going to get to playing around with modded maps soon enough. But it's like, no, I bought this because I'm a bit cheap. I mean, I hope this connects to the front. It should. Will it connect to the front? We'll find out here soon enough. Okay, it does connect. I got the farm stick. That's also nice too. FA. And for those of y'all wondering, no, that is not beer being cracked open. That is, it's actually something called Popwell soda. No it's got very little sugar in it, but it's a prebiotic soda. And I kind of have to thank Ranger for this type of stuff because, why not? Ugh. Yeah, it does sound like a beer too. You know, if you're health conscious about sodas and stuff, just get one of those. It's supposed to be a healthier alternative to sodas. Now I gotta find where all this crap is. Hit the brake. Hold up, heifer. Alright, let's see how this works out. Oh, this thing's kind of inverted. Huh, wouldn't you know that? It's kind of inverted. I push it to the left, it goes right. I go right, it goes left. You pull it back, it goes up. Stop, please, and thank you. I missed a few stumps. But wrong pedal. Okay then, never mind. Well, you learn something new every day. Well, you learn something new every day. I guess I'll try to rear mount it. Well, hey, I mean, it's fun to do stuff like this. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, I'm just playing around at the moment, so y'all, behave at the moment. Alright, I got it. I got it. I got it. Thank you. Of course, it'd probably help if I actually zoomed in a little bit. Up, but no, you don't. Right, there it is. I know there's another, I know there's more stumps over here somewhere. I know I saw them. They hiding off in the weeds. Aha, there you are. Huh, I guess not. Yeah, ignore the little heck. Okay, then. Oh, what's happening, right? Hello and welcome in. Alright. Yeah, you take care of yourself, Nacho. It's getting rather cold out there. In the meantime, I'm going to try not to flip a tractor. That's what I'm going to try not to do, is flip one of these tractors. I'm going to try to expand my cattle farm. Well, cattle pen, I should say. Yeah, don't ask about that bald spot in the center of the field. That's not my doing, that was AI. I figured I better say that. That was not my doing, that was AI. AI's a dipstick. I think I got most of the tree problem solved. The wrong button. And I will return to you because you've outlived your usefulness. And now I will get to baling hay. Some other time. Rest first, then hay. Trees. Yeah, as you can tell, I don't baby my equipment at all. I know the power's going to go out. Like once the temperature really starts dropping, it's like, oh, golly gee willikers, I'm just going to make the power go out. Which that usually what happens. I'll be hearing trees pop in a few moments. Well, at least I'm still making money out of this. Good morning, Granddad. I already know you ain't pleased. Now I will go bale the hay. But yeah. I'll drop you off at the moment. Now to go get something to cut the hay. That's what I gotta do. That's probably what I'll do. Cut hay and probably... Well, no, I can't really do that. I can't really do that because I need hay for the cows. It's just a question of what type of hay do I want to do. Well, I kind of know what hay I want to do. Excuse me. Now let's see what we got on the markdowns. I already have one of those. Maybe? I mean, it's a thought. I'll have to give it some thought. Because I know I got one of these old cheap balers up in here somewhere. Ah, yes. Modded stuff. And all this is also modded in and of itself. I forgot what that even does, but what does this one do yet again? Not sure what it does, but whatever. Ah, a bale collector. Nah, we'll bypass on that. I don't need a hay baler at the moment. I need a mower. And yes, I know I lease things. I tend to lease stuff because, I'm a bit of a cheap ass. I'm a bit cheap. You know, if my grandfather saw some of this stuff now, which that reminds me, I probably need to show him a video of it. Oh. Oh, well, never mind. I'm not hooked up to it. You know, if he saw some of this stuff where they had the attachments that hooked up to the front and the back, he'd probably want it. Alright, it's set. Because keep in mind, he's from that era where those tractors were built to last. Like that old Ford tractor, it still runs, even though it's been sitting up for over 10 years now. Somehow that damn thing cranked up, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna question it. Those old Ford tractors, they last for a long time. No ifs and no ifs, no ands, and no buts about it. I have no clue where I'm going. Somebody having a stroke, I can hear it. Would you brake, please, and thank you? Alright, now we're cooking. There she goes. Now we're cooking. We're cooking. One thing after another. Normally I stream at 4 o'clock, but I was busy. Another one of Brilliant's AI's mishaps. You know, I probably should buy mowers. I probably should. Solves that problem. Don't you just love the sounds of tractors cutting grass? And it's like, oh look, I'm doing what I do IRL. It's like, what are y'all doing? Baling hay. Quite literally, baling hay. Then I'll have to roll it. Tender it, I should say. I tell you what the worst thing in the world about baling hay is like when you get it cut and all of a sudden it starts thundering. And it's like, look, I remember when that happened, we all turned and looked at my grandfather and said, that sounds like rain, don't it? And he's like, shut up. That's exactly what he said. He told us to shut up. And then it started raining, and he was even more mad. And my grandmother was like, you see there, I told you it was going to rain. Needless to say, my grandfather was not happy at all. He was not happy. And then we had to go rake said hay. So it's like, yeah, I was used to doing this type of stuff. Just not with this, but I'm talking about with those old-fashioned bush hogs. And some of that stuff we were using, I'm surprised it still worked after all this time. Which, by the way, we still have it. I would just need to make sure it was in working order. But that was still funny as hell. It started raining and we all just looked at him like, yeah, you should have waited a day. But it was one of those freak summer rains. And if you ever watched Ed, Edd n Eddy, summer rains, you can never predict them. And I missed that. Oh well. Good thing this is more for silly purposes than it actually is actual, let's be serious, farmers. Ooh. The old sickle bar. Those I have seen. Now, those I have seen. I'll just say that. Of course, I'll tell you what was funny. The time they were cleaning out the ditch. And they were trying to use weed eaters to do it. And for some reason, these idiots had made my grandfather mad, so he walks out with the Kaiser blades and says, "Get to chopping." That's literally what he tells them. He's like, "Get to chopping, boys." And I'll just say this, those blades were sharp. I wasn't involved in it because that was more of their stupidity. But I did get a new handle put on mine. Swinging around downtown. Well, Nacho rated us, Rain. I got raided by Nacho Cast. Which I was like, oh goody, my first raid, thank you. I'm very appreciative of it. I needed it. Hey, the first ever raid happens. So yeah, there is that. Yeah, I probably need to buy both of these tools at some point. Which I might end up doing whenever I get more closer to the 3 mark. Yes, I will return you. And, return you too. But just because I am lazy. Yeah, let me enter it. Just because I'm lazy. Tenders. Yeah, boundary spreading system. Yeah, I'll take that. Maybe. Nah, who cares? I mean, it's no skin off my bones. I mean, this is still nice. No, you don't. Fold back up, please, and thank you. I hit the wrong button by mistake. Wrong button! Ah, here it is. Up here, hold it. Now we'll get the grass done. Alright, this is actually nice. Alright, let's get it going. Woof. Not half bad at all. Now we'll get the grass nice and flipped. One set of grass nice and flipped. Oh, never mind, it's the towboat boys. Which, by the way, the old my old hometown, it was kind of a running gag where you kind of knew they were back in town because the jails would start getting full again. It's like, yep, they just got back and they all drunk as hell. Which was funny because there was a martial arts gym I would work out at in the evenings. And they would always come up in there and try to say, oh, they were stronger than us. And they would always pick me as like, I want that big boy right there. And I'd have to tie him up in a pretzel. And of course, my coach at the time, he would look at me and he'd go, RedCorn, stop doing that damn pro wrestling shit. I mean, he actually said that once. Which also, a little fun fact, I was also a pro wrestler at one point. Which is also kind of funny because most of the guys that are in WWE now, I actually worked with at one point. I'm just not going to say who, because I don't want people going to bother them like, hey, you know this guy. So, I will keep their names shushed. Only a handful of people know who I'm friends with. Because they know, okay, well, shh. Yeah, exactly. They got what they deserved. Of course, it still was funny the one guy putting the STF. Yeah, John Cena's submission finisher. Yeah, I put a guy in that once. And really cranked down on it. It's like, whatever pro wrestling submission move I knew, I would do it. And then it was funny because one of the other guys in the gym would yell out, would do his best impression of Jim Ross and yell out, by God, he's broken in half! He's got him in the Lion Tamer! He's got him in the Walls of Jericho! Now, the one night they walked in there, and they found out it was kickboxing night, that was a disaster. He made them sign forms saying he wasn't responsible for them, you know, getting their faces knocked in. And he made them put on the full headgear and all. It's like, you're going to put on the headgear, you're going to put on the chest protection, because I'm trying to protect my ass from a lawsuit. Needless to say, I never got to fight anybody, because after they fought some of the other guys, they were like, no, we're not doing that. And it's like, you're really going to mess with my boy, a name I can call him without really giving away. We're going to call him Juan. And yes, his name really was Juan, but he went by his middle name. He was Puerto Rican. And a black belt in Taekwondo when he was younger. So you can kind of see he rang somebody's bell with one of those Taekwondo kicks. So there was always guys like that, you know, that's like, and basically it's all the same types, you know, the whole, my neck is red, my collar is blue, which, me and Diesel talked about that whenever we were streaming SnowRunner back around the 12 Days of Christmas. And it was funny because even Diesel was like, yeah, that stuff doesn't do anything for us. It's like, that doesn't help our case at all. Those, my neck is red and my collar's blue type songs. Understandable that they're going to be around, but to make it your whole personality, it's like, let's not. And it's like, personally, I'd rather be like my grandfather and be 96 and sitting on the front porch and still have, good mental health. Not be riddled with Alzheimer's. That's one thing. Basically still be in my own house versus, be the youngest in the nursing home and looking like Gary Busey. Because for one, many people think my grandfather's in his 70s and he's like, I'm 97. But he turns 97 this year. He turns 97 in March. So it's like, yeah, I'd rather be the youngest. Well, I'd rather be the oldest in my own home than be the youngest in the nursing home looking like Gary Busey. Because let's face it, Gary Busey, he been through a lot. A whole lot. Great actor, but good lord, let that be a lesson of why you stay away from that stuff. It's like, stay away from the hard stuff. Alright, so this should be good soon enough. And funny enough, this stuff really does not take long to grow back. Because, I might just keep... Because, like, my ultimate plan is to buy the other fields down here, which... My other plan is to buy these two right here. Well, these three. And that one. So, basically, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's what I want to do, is buy those fields next. That's kind of what I want to do next, is buy those fields. And I'll probably turn 7 into another grass field, just so that way I can have hay. Because 2, 3, 4, and 5 are wheat fields. That's because I had decided I wanted to grow wheat. I wanted to grow wheat because why not? That's what I wanted to do. Grow wheat. But yes, for those of y'all that are just now chiming in, please do like the stream. That helps me out quite a bit. Now, like I say, I don't stream FS25 all the time. I do stream other stuff too. So if you want to see like old school PS2 stuff, I'll stream some of that sometime. Because, hey, I would like to get to the point where I will probably stream some of the other PS2 stuff sometime shortly. Mostly NASCAR at the moment. But I might do another story-driven PS2 game. I'm looking into doing Kingdom Hearts 2. Because that's the other one I'm looking into doing, because I said I was going to do it. So I think that's about enough with the stuff. Now to do quick shortcuts. Because A, I am terribly lazy. Yeah, that right there, that was done because AI decided it wanted to act stupid for some reason. And it's like, okay, never mind. Final Fantasy. I have thought about playing a Final Fantasy game. And I kind of know which one I want to do. That's kind of one I've thought about doing. I might use this one. But I like to test out different stuff. I just like to experiment with different equipment. Oh, that is actually nice that you got all the Final Fantasy games. If I was to stream any of the Final Fantasy games, it'd most likely be the ones from the PS2. That's what I would stream. I would stream those. Quite a few I would end up streaming from that era. Alright, here we go. Hey, Balin, set up in 3, 2, 1. Let's see how she looks. Okay, then. Fancy. Real fancy. You go off for a moment. This is a rather fancy windrower. Well, back in the day, we just called them rakes. That's what we were calling them. We were calling them rakes back then. Yeah, there's quite a few Final Fantasy games I do want to end up streaming. But, you know, I hope to be streaming more of those type of games soon. Because I'm still going to stream GTA 4. I'll just be sure to do a few episodes of Red Dead Redemption 1 first. Because I said, oh yeah, I'm going to do this one first. Oop, I made a mistake. Oh well. Of course, I do have my eyes on a couple of other games too. Yep. There she goes. Excuse me. I know one of those things I have my eyes on doing is flight sim stuff. But that might come sometime in the future. Which, funny enough, flight sims used to be my bread and butter. And I still got other stuff to do, such as getting the my ATS shifter built, because I decided, you know what, I'm not going to pay $400 for somebody to custom make me a shifter whenever I can just do it myself, and I've actually been watching videos on it. So that's what I've been doing. I'm just waiting for some parts to come in. And yeah, there's actually videos that, like, there's videos out there on YouTube on how to fix just about anything. And then you got one guy, he's just like, oh yeah, let me show you how to build these things if you don't want to pay money for a custom one. Or you just don't want to have the cheap ones off Amazon. I mean, if I buy a cheap one off Amazon, most likely it's just going to be for the G27. Which, that is another wheel I have been fixing on because I would like to do 18 wheels of steel sometime. Now, for those of y'all that don't know what that is, that was basically ATS before ATS. And I actually have fond memories of playing that. I know I'm being a little bit silly at the moment. And yeah, I really need to also work on the force feedback for this game too. Well, for the sim, I should say. Yeah, force feedback has been a little bit tricky to get right. I've come close a few times, but not to my liking. So it's like, you know, I'm just going to cut it off and just be a little bit more careful. Alright, this should be good in a moment. I know, it's all the way crooked. All right. Let's see. Okay, then. I'm still looking into stuff like this, too. Just little silly stuff. Never done round bales as of yet. Well, I mean, there's a first for everything. Nope, that shit ain't happening. Well, back to the square balers it is. Alright, we'll bypass that. Still bypassing the bale collect too. Some of this stuff can be a bit on the pricey side. Oh, well, I'll try this. Never experimented with one of these yet. It doesn't matter. I'm going to make my money back on these things anyway. I just saw the lights flicker. That scared the fuck out of me. The lights flickered. Please don't let the power go out. Please, Lord. Please. Not yet. Hold off, please, and thank you. Let's see, cut this back on. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's gonna probably go out here in a moment. Hey, if it's acting weird, please tell me. Oh. Oh, there it is. It's about to go out. Oh, it's struggling. I know it's struggling. You know what? I'll cut the stream off after I'm done getting this stuff up. Once I get all these bales dropped, I'm going to stop the stream. So, yeah. So, if I have power on Monday, yeah, probably, I would say chime in because I'm probably going to be doing Red Dead Redemption 1. I hope I am. But, you know, it's whatever. All I'm saying is, y'all hold on. I'm going to get this field completely baled, and then I'm going to call it done. And maybe y'all can chime in some other time. Like I said, I'm going to keep pushing it until the power goes off. Yeah, if it's flickering like that, that probably means it's starting to ice real bad. Because, like, I'm looking at my phone right now, and it's like 10 degrees outside. You know, I knew I missed something. Alright, good. Come on, hay bales. Woo-wee! How's the internet holding at this point? That's all I'm going to say. Please keep holding. That's all I gotta say. Please keep holding. If I can get a whole nother hour out of it. Okay, it's fine for now. I gotta get hay to my cows. That's what I gotta do. I gotta get hay for my cows. Alright, I know they're hungry. Let's see. Bales. Alright, let's unload the last of this crap. Get out. Alright, come on, all three of you out. Yep, there it is. It's gonna skip. Kinda figured it would. What's happening? Will, yes, Will. Hey, how you doing? Currently, it's coming a nasty snowstorm. Well, really just a nasty winter storm here in Mississippi, so the power might go out at any moment. So I'm trying to get as much of this crap done as I can before it finally says, too bad, so sad. Click. Come on, back up camera. And of course this thing would do that. Oh, Wilson. Wilson. Okay, Wilson. Hi. How you doing? But yes, please do tell me what brings you by. I'm going to get this thing parked around the corner somewhere so it's not all up in the way. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this thing swung around. But yes, Wilson, what brings you around? Gold mining. Oh, well, you have to tell me about that game sometime. And do ignore any skipping that goes on. It's weather patterns. I kind of heard about it. Is it like a sim of some type? Trust me, I'm gonna go get another one. Nah, better not. Besides, I gotta go get another trailer anyway. Heads up. I do not like the sound of that wind. Oh, Nacho. Yeah, I know Nacho sent people over. So yeah, I'm actually very grateful for that. How to get this thing swung around. And she's hooked. Oh, gold mining and farming sim. That is nice. You know, I might have to try that out sometime. Just not right now. I'll have to try that out. I was doing a little bit of logging earlier, but it was kind of a disaster, sort of say. It was a big-time disaster. Where's the turn off? These dang bushes. All right. Oh, that's nice. Of course, I might have bought the wrong trailer for this. Oh well. That's what I thought. Yep, definitely the wrong trailer. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm probably going to go check another one out. Don't you just hate when that shit happens? Eventually, I will have 7, 8, and 9 bought. I'll probably turn these 3 over here into hay bale fields. Let's see if we can really jump it. She got a little bit of air. Things happen. Things happen, things happen. I probably need to read a little bit more. Oh, that's probably why. Well, I really don't need one of these trailers. Maybe some other time. Maybe some other time. Well, I said I was going to get another trailer. Let's see. Okay, that's cheaper. Turbo diesel. Now she said. Now I have a little trailer to haul bales around. Because I tend to cut hay bales twice, twice in-game, well, just twice, as you know. Who knows, maybe I'll sell some of them. But time to go get the cows some hay. And I probably need to reload the water tank while I'm at it. Who knows? Maybe I'll buy a new truck soon. All right, let's get it moving. Let's see if I can see the what's being loaded. This is easier than hauling it around with that big truck. Okay then. Let's see. Alright, I can just stay right there. And this is the fun thing about these bales. Shut up, effers. Let's see how much hay this loads up. Okay then. I'm gonna go grab another one. That thing's filling up quite... Now look at that fat heifer coming over here. Running in slow motion. Yeah, you definitely ain't in a hurry. Only time you in a hurry is when you coming up here... Nah, she stopped. Okay, the water's still good. I'm just gonna leave that there. I'll stack it some other time. Okay, so at least I got hay storage. Shush. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay then. I'll probably go sell these at the animal dealer, see if they need them. Alright, let's see what's in demand. Maybe not. I don't have silage, but where's the hay? Hay. Okay, so they're paying slightly more. I mean, hey, money is money. Oh, that's nice. Hey, it's a start. I mean, you gotta start somewhere. You know, you might have one viewer now, but eventually you'll have a little bit more. $5,000. Not bad. You know, that's how anything starts. Rather it's you're making videos, you're doing live streams, shorts. You start somewhere. Because, like, I remember back on my old channel, I would only have like 5 people watching my videos, and then it, you know, it just started growing. But those same 5 people kept commenting. So, you know, it's just something to start out with. Now, you might have the rare chance where, you know, a stream gets picked up or, you know, somebody raids into you. Because normally I would have about 5 people watching. So, at this point, it's whatever. But to me, it's not really the views, it's more of the connection. Because then you start to know, and hey, I know these people. Oh yeah, this person comments all the time. So, you know, you just got to give it time. Plus, that consistency also helps. That's just really how the whole thing really works. It's consistency. Because, like, if the algorithm picks you up because it knows you live stream on the weekends, it'll pick you up. Or even if you live stream at least once a week. At a certain day, certain time, the algorithm picks you up. That's how it works. Because, like, I figured out how the algorithm worked because I started uploading videos at midnight. And this was back on my old channel. It's like I would upload videos and just schedule them to go up at midnight. And then people would just start chiming in. Mostly people from overseas, but it's like, hey, I got a following. Mostly Russians, but still. Yeah, and I still wonder how some of those old Russian crazies that used to comment on my old channel are. There goes Eternal's people over there, which are pigs. I haven't seen him. Cling! Okay, so the hay business is just something to get into. Now I'm just going to go grab that other one. It's like I had to get hay for the cows. That's just a given. Of course, I might sell this and get a bigger trailer. But it's like, oh yeah, here. So I just made like 10 grand in like 2 runs. I mean, it's still something. I still think about those Russian crazies from time to time. Because they would invite me and Slade to go to Russia. And it's like, oh, yes. You know, we have the big 8x8s that you guys love. And those guys really did have those big 8x8 trucks like you see in SnowRunner. They're like, oh, you cool, you respect, you know, you respect our vehicles. Because, like, when it comes down to it, there is, you know, little stuff like that. What a miss. And I will unload you here. This thing can be quite a hassle. I'll just park Big Red right here. Now to go finish up getting this hay in. Now that I have hay for cows, that's actually a good thing that the internet decided to stay on. That's a big plus that the internet decided to stay on. That, you stay open. Now we can shut. Alright, hopefully their water stays up. Yeah, trust me, it's satellite internet, so it tends to, you know, do stuff. Give it a moment. Okay, I think I'll keep it there. But just to go ahead and be on the safe side, I think I will cut it right here. Thank you all for chiming in. Thank you all for chiming in yet again. So, yeah. I figured I'd say, you know, thank y'all for chiming in and all that jazz. So if you give me a moment... put that on mute for a moment. So other than that, Got to grab something right quick. Alright. Now, since Nacho did me a favor, I'm going to do somebody else a favor. So, yeah. I'm going to send everybody over to Wilson right quick. Let me get your stream ready and going. And here you go. Y'all be sure to hop over to Wilson's stream. This has been very fun chatting with y'all. If y'all want to go check out Wilson's stream, it is right there in the chat. Y'all be sure to jump over there on his stuff, because I'm sending y'all over there. So, yeah, Wilson, thank you. You're welcome. How you doing? You know, I can't really join you at the moment. I got to go do something right quick. So I'm not able to jump into the stream at the moment. So other than that, y'all go over to Wilson's stream because, hey, Nacho did it for me and I'm going to do it for him. So, other than that, for those of y'all watching back on the replay, please do shoot the like button with a grip skin. If you enjoyed it, please do comment down below. Do comment down below your favorite, you know, trying to think of it. Your favorite mod. Alright, your favorite mod that you would like to see come back into MFS 25. You're welcome, Wilson. So, other than that, now, mind you, I don't have 1,000 subscribers, so it's a manual raid. There it is. Cryptid raid. That's what it's going to be called. So, other than that, thank you all. I'm going to put this right here. So, y'all be sure to type that out, too. But other than that, smash the subscribe button today and click the notification bell icon to stay up to date when I go live. Because I do live stream normally every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Who joined us? Oh. Well, Krem Gaming, I do apologize. I am cutting stream short because the internet's acting weird. It is in the middle of an ice storm over here in Mississippi. But there is another stream y'all can click on. It's up in the top, you know, it's the pinned message. Y'all can go join Wilson's stream. So other than that, thank you all. Good night. Links are in the description down below if you want to check out the music, because it is by NachoCast. Now, be sure to tune in Monday, if I still have power by then, because I will be streaming Red Dead Redemption. So, other than that, thank you all. Thank you to Nacho for rating first. And thank you to this, Kiram. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I do apologize, Kiram. You know, thank you for chiming in. Thank you for rating in. It is kind of late. So, other than that, thank you all. Good night. Links are in the description down below if you want to check out the music, which is by NachoCast himself. And it is his remaster of his country station. 98.6 Country Hits FM. So, other than that, thank you all. And good night. I'm going to go ahead and just let y'all exit out before the power decides to go out. So, enjoy.
Summer night under stars so bright, cold beer clutch tight, it's a dynamite fight. Boots in the dirt while the engines roar loud, hot girls all around and I'm feeling real proud. Dust kicks up as the music plays on, hard days long gone we sing our country song. And girls dancing wild in the heat of the flame, cold beer in the hand, ain't no shame in the game. Cold beers and hot girls wrapped in this light, a heat that's untamed, breaking free in the night. Sweat on the brow, let the wildness just curl. It's all about the taste of the cold beers and hot girls. Rough voices shouting over gravel guitars, bumpy country roads, and we drive without bars. Hot girls in the backseat laughing with might, cold beer sipping, stars twinkling bright. Hey, we don't care about nothing but tonight, buzzing off the heat of the summer's delight. Girls so fiery, beer colder than ice, living with the wildness, ain't thinking twice. Cold beers and hot girls wrapped in this light, a heat that's untamed, breaking free in the night. Sweat on the brow, let the wildness just curl. It's all about the taste of cold beers and hot girls. this light. A heat that's untamed, breaking free in the night. Sweat on the brow, let the wildness just curl. It's all about the taste of the cold beers and hot girls. The cold beers and hot girls. It's all about the taste of the cold beers and hot girls. Cold beers and hot girls. Cold beers and hot girls. Wrapped in this light. A heat that's untamed, breaking free in the night. Sweat on the brow, let the waters just curl. It's all about the taste of cold beers and hot girls.
Mi familia, Mexican restaurant. Mi familia, we got the food that you want.
Come to Mi Familia, now serving, how you say, breakfast, poniendo mis huevos en tu boca.
Mi familia, Mexican restaurant. Mi familia, we got the food that you want.